Okay, so we've looked at a number of different ways of interacting with MongoDB collections. We've looked at how we go about inserting documents into a collection and a number of different ways of querying a collection to find documents of interest. We're now going to turn our attention to updating, and by that I mean making modifications to existing documents in a collection. There are several ways to do this in MongoDB. The one we're going to look at here is the use of the save command. Now in PyMongo, this is actually a method on collections objects. Save does one of two things. If the object we pass to it already has an underscore ID, and a document with that underscore ID is already in the collection, then it simply replaces the document with that ID with this one. If there is no document with that underscore ID, or the object we're passing does not have an underscore ID field, then MongoDB will create a new document for us. Okay, so what we're doing here is querying the cities collection for the city Munich, or München. And in this case, we'll get back a single document. Now the reason why we're guaranteed to get back a single document is because instead of using find, we're using the find1 command. Instead of returning a cursor, as find does, find1 simply returns to us the first document it finds that matches our query. So what we're doing in this code is modifying this city document so that it has a field for ISO country code and a value for the appropriate 3-character ISO country code for Germany, which is DEU. Okay? When we call save here, this document will be updated to include this field. Let's go ahead and run this. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that the document was updated appropriately. Here we can see the document before we did the update. I did a find on it earlier. And now we see this ISO country code field showing up in the document. So what I'm going to do here is look at a few different examples, run them, and then test the results of having run them in the MongoDB shell.